and you could have it all. Girls are fucking kegling the jizz into the toilet after you've done fucking them. You clubbing over there, starts pulling out a big long hanky.
Like women sink their menses? Should we sink
Can you wait for me to get home to jack off? What the fuck is close to you? How many miles away is it?
You think I live you think I live across the street from a fucking Taco Bell?
No, but I mean, like, how close? If it's 20,
mad close.
If it's 20, you say that, but if it's like
joke.
If it's like 25,
it's literally, it just fucking sucks. You know that fucking intersection up there?
Yeah.
So you got to do that twice. It sucks. Sometimes I'll cut through other parking lots to negate that.
So what you're saying?
Fucking, I'll take you. Yeah, that's why I shouldn't do it, because I'll just be doing donuts in the fucking Dunkin' Donuts drive-thru.
I'm not trying to get through.
I know you can cut through.
Listen, man, you just
tell
tell
me. You know what's crazy?
Here's what we do. We order it on the app as soon as the episode ends.
No,
yes.
Because I've fucking done this 3 times.
And they fuck it up every time?
No, you order it, right? You put your card in, right? You click complete purchase, right? You ready? You're so ready.
What happens?
Because you've twerked little things.
Yeah.
Tweaked. I'm twerking. I'm tweaking. I'm like so pumped. I've made the perfect burrito. I put in my card information. I click complete order.
And what does
they
it say?
This location is not currently accepting orders.
That's fucked up.
3 times. I've done it from like Grubhub and other shit to do it.
And they just don't accept it?
To the end of it, and then they're like,
well, they're
nah.
going to get really upset when I pull into that drive-thru and customize my order through the talk box.
There's a big man there who's an angel. He'll customize everything.
Okay.
You want. But you can't customize things in person that you could on the app.
Right,
You've
it's
opened
different,
me up
yeah.
to that, but I've never successfully gotten the app. Even I went to go to one that is 25 minutes away, and I did the whole shit again. Like imagine my day. I did this here. It canceled. They wouldn't accept it. I couldn't even think of what I had ordered. I reordered similar. 25 minutes away. I'm going to go get it. They did the same shit, bro.
You got there and they were like, we don't take mobile orders?
No, I don't even go there. As I'm like clicking to be done, they're like, this location is closed or not accepting orders.
That's fucked.
And then I go. Well, then the one day I did this shit, and then I got it like whatever these apps are.
Right,
Grubhub,
yeah.
Eat Street, whatever one did it. They brought it, forgot a bag of my food.
A bag of your food?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah, because it was 2 orders. And I'm like, I've already been through shit. You know what I mean?
We'll go to the Taco Bell. You just got to show me how to get there.
It's just right up by that intersection.
Listen,
it's
I'm going to be honest
there.
with you folks. We've been drinking. If you would like to bring us some Taco Bell, go to www.thedapperdads.com and just submit. You can submit anonymously, but let us know who you are, and we'll tell you where we're at, and you can bring us the Taco Bell. How does that sound?
Yeah, I'll always take Taco Bell.
Yeah, even if you guys have been like
on my
leaving
worst
us in the
or
dark.
best day.
You haven't been talking to
Taco
us.
Bell out of a purse from a lady, not knowing there was Taco Bell in it. I just said I'm hungry. She handed me a burrito. I ate it out of her purse.
Yeah, burrito
Got
could
a
have
lot
been
of flack
full of,
about it.
Yeah, that burrito could have been full of MDMA, and you have no idea.
I'd also, right before this, let me know if this, would you do that first and foremost? Would you do
eat
that?
a burrito out
Just
of someone's bag?
Yeah, just
No.
a woman. Okay.
No.
What if moments before she
Okay.
presented the burrito, you would watch her staple a friend of yours? Staple.
Extra no. Staples in my burrito, probably.
Well, I did both,
If
and
she'll
it was one of the
staple-
best burritos
If she'll
I've ever
staple
had.
my friend, God knows what she's done to a burrito.
Have you been fucking hammered in public and you're like, God, I wish I had a burrito, and someone presents it?
I mean, yeah, that's
It's
different,
like
though.
the greatest feeling of all time. Whether or not she stapled.
What feels better, getting a
friend of
burrito out of a purse or catching a Taco Bell taco in a crowd?
Catching.
Yeah, that's what I
For
thought.
sure.
Yeah, because that
But
always feels good.
Both right off of the fact that you did not expect it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like unexpected Taco Bell.
Is the best Taco Bell.
Possibly, yeah. I wish we could knock ourselves out. And
I wish we could just pause this episode, go get Taco Bell, and then come back with the Taco Bell.
Should we do it halfway through?
That's gonna be hard because the quality is going to be so lessened when we come back after the Taco Bell.
But that's what I mean. We give it half and half.
No, because I feel like you're really making me think we should do this because like
I don't give a fuck, dude. We've fucking second episode. I don't even feel like that camera's set up right. Go to youtube.com and then search Dapper Dads.
See if episode 160.
No, Yeah.
Yeah,
160.
160,
Woo!
folks.
We
We're
did
doing it. We're here.
Just wait till we get to 169 and then off ourselves.
Yeah, that's when it's going to be, because everybody's like, oh, they didn't do it on 69. They're going to do it on 169. If you go to dapperdadspodcast@gmail.com, let us know what episode you think we're going to off ourselves on. You can't say 169.
And there's not many left.
The order will surprise you. Yeah, we're on borrowed time with these episodes, folks.
Yeah,
It's one of those things where like your buddy dies and you're like,
bets.
those things are like your friend dies and you're like, oh my God, like the last couple of months I would have done so many things different if I knew he was going to die today. And like when this dies, you're going to be like, oh my God, I wish we did.
We would have submitted more at www.dapperdads.com.
I wish we would have gone to dapperdads.com/shop and bought some merchandise.
No, don't buy any merch because it just seems like a headache.
Yeah, we're not gonna bring it to you. Like,
well, yeah.
If you order merch, don't select pickup because, like, I'm not bringing.
Luckily,
it to you,
no
bro.
one. It's not even been a problem at all.
Yeah, it's not even that big of a deal.
No one wants it.
No one wants it. That's
why there's no new merch. We'll have merch when this is done. It'll be a little tombstone.
Yeah, we're gonna be some Death to the Dapper Dads merch.
Yeah, that'll be fire.
It's going.
If you want fucking like shit, we can mail you like koozies, which are almost out.
We're almost
or like 1,000.
Looking at your bathroom that you've been wiping your ass with cozies because you have so many fucking cozies. Yeah, we're
or if you want to get one of the 1,000 stickers that we made immediately before COVID that are definitely like imperative to put up places, you can have those too.
Yeah, you can have my blood too if you just ask for it, but you got to bring me Taco Bell.
You can have my firstborn child, but only if it's a girl.
You can have.
Actually, it'll be a girl because I'm a shitty dude.
You can have my. How's that 9 Inch Nails song? You can have my absolution.
What's the hurt?
You can have the hate that it brings.
What about Hurt by Johnny Cash?
Hurt by 9 Inch Nails.
Same thing.
I hurt myself.
I thought there was a
You are someone else. I am still right here. Oh, now I gotta cry.
Maybe. Yeah, let's
fuck. Go get Taco Bell. Play Hurt by Johnny Cash.
In the drive-thru.
Pull up. Hi, welcome to Taco. It's a great night at Taco Bell. Can I take your order? I hurt myself today. I've got the guitar to see if I still feel. I focus on the pain. The only thing that's real. The needle tears a hole. The old familiar sting. Try to kill it all away.
This is my part. Here comes.
But I remember everything. Dun, 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 dun. What have I become? Dun, 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 dun. My sweetest friend. Everyone I know goes away in the end. And you could have it all. My empire of dirt. I will let you down. One more line, we can do it. I will make you hurt.
402-7-DAPPER. That's 402-732-7737. Call us and sing us your rendition of Hurt.
And we'll play it back on the show.
Yeah, we will.
That'll fill up some
Everybody
dead air.
can fucking sing songs, which is crazy that no
one has sang us a song.
One person did. Someone gave us a when we were obsessed with pizza in the morning, pizza in the
evening. That was real sexy.
Pizza bagel. Pizza?
They came up with a sexy Dapper Dad's pizza bagel.
Yeah.
Pizza!
I should have said that. Pizza!
In the morning, pizza in the evening, pizza.
I know what people don't want to hear.
They don't want that.
It's that.
It's drunken pizza bagels.
This back.
Oh, this one's going to be wild.
Twitter at Dapper Dads, because
we're tweeting the tweets. We're doing the things the kids say.
Tweet at us, retweet it.
Go to fucking. Did we say Patreon?
I think so.
Patreon.com/dapperdads. Give us the money. Do the thing.
Yeah,
$5. We just cut a real juicy, wet one.
We're giving you the finest in pornog. Pornog.
If you're one pornography with an apostrophe at the end.
Yeah,
Pornography with a pornography, the French version, the sexy one, the one that smells like cigarettes.
Let's talk about ladies spitting in each other's
Let's just talk
mouths.
about ladies. Go, ladies. To every woman that's
Instagram.
To every woman.
To
every woman that's ever seen me naked, I'm real sorry. I just want to apologize. I want to take this public platform to say if you've ever done a sexual act with me, I'm really sorry you felt inclined to do that. You were probably at a bad time in your life, and I hope you're doing better now.
Yeah, they can't be.
They can't be. I'm rock.
They can't come back from
but
that.
I'm rock bottom. Like I'm the guy you fuck. I'm the guy you fuck.
Big if true.
I'm the guy you fuck, and then
Big
like you get
true.
up to clean yourself in the bathroom, and you like come back, and I'm like kind of asleep on your bed, but like you just see my bed. Yeah, you've cleaned yourself out in the Motel 6 bathroom where I've taken you.
Difference between cleaning yourself off and out. It's completely different.
What would you rather do as a woman? Clean yourself off or out?
For sure, off.
Girls are fucking keggling the jizz into the toilet after you've done fucking them, and you're like, come on, it can't be that bad. That's what
Girls are keggling.
I like a real bitch that just lays there and lets it leak out of her when I'm done. Okay, I don't need a real clean.
This is Patreon.
No, this is this is drunk at 11 o'clock at night recording the show. It's not even that serious, bro. I'm just talking about coming and girls. This isn't even that crazy. Go to the Patreon. It gets juicier and wetter. I'm just saying, every girl I've ever thought about sleeping with in my mind has cleaned out afterwards, not off.
Really?
Girls don't want to clean off after me. I have no aim. They want to clean out.
It's off because I'll ask to do the thing and they'll say no, and the no will.
But you got to do it anyway.
My wiener.
Yeah, no. Hearing no when you have a hard wiener, a hard wiener, a real hard wiener just.
Hard wiener. I don't know why, but it involves a lasso.
Get a real hard
Reno.
Because you think you're down in Reno. Yeah, I met my bitch down in Reno after she Reno'd this hard dick.
Lasso in Reno.
After my hard fucking cock, she Reno'd it straight to death.
Barely know her.
Reno, I hardly knew her.
She died.
Reno, she lassoed my cock.
That would be tight.
If you got your cock lassoed by a cowgirl?
Yeah, reverse cowgirl.
Reverse cowgirl, and she lassos your cock from the inside? Reverse cowgirl lassos your balls to cinch them up.
I'll try it.
Reverse cowgirl makes a cock ring for your cock and balls out of a lasso.
Does it fall off?
Cowgirl lassos you up and hog ties your shit. You are hog tied. You are literally hog tied.
That's fine. I would love to be tied up and
cowgirl fucks you.
Sexually.
Sexually fucks you. You can only be sexually fucked by a cowgirl. Then hog ties you as soon as she's done, gets 10 points. 10 out of 10. What do you do?
Are there rodeo clowns involved?
Yeah, there's a rodeo clown in the corner of the room peeking out of the barrel the whole time like,
then it's
you
10
fucking coming, Mike.
It's only half funny, but your whispery laugh is the other half of it.
Fucking clown just begins the He's like, hey, you coming over there? He squirts his little
I was gonna say, fucking fucker. It's always the goddamn flower. I thought this flower was real.
He's like, you coming over there? And starts pulling out a big long hanky. And you're like, what the fuck?
He sprays the fire extinguisher in the barrel.
He's like, looks like you're overheating, and hits you with the seltzer bottle.
As I'm coming? Yeah. Powerful. Big if true.
Big if true. A fucking country girl. She'll have the she'll have the rodeo clown in the corner to seltzer you off when you're...
Hey, baby, you got the clown?
Hey, baby,
like, no.
I don't fuck a bitch unless she's got a seltzer clown in the corner. Real bozo, the clown going, God, I wish I could jack off right now.
A bozo the clown scenario, but it's just women's vaginas. Instead of the buckets. Like you throw the balls in the buckets.
Oh, I was thinking it's like one of those things where you take the squirt gun to blow up the clown at the fair, but it's a girl's pussy and it's just a water gun.
I mean,
Doing that distension thing?
I'll play that game. But
I'll play the game where I blow the girl up with the water gun.
yeah, what kind of carnival is that?
A real sexy one.
Carnival of Sins?
Carnival of Souls, so they say. House of a Thousand Corpses?
Yeah, I hate saying corpses.
House of a
I
Thousand...
feel like we should say corpses.
House of a Thousand Pussy Clowns?
No.
House of a Thousand Clown Pussies.
Every streaming service that has it available is like shoving House of a Thousand Corpses down my throat. I wish there
Because
was
they're
an
like-
option to be like, I've seen this.
Yeah, a million times.
Because I've seen so many things. I've seen so much
I hate
shit.
that Shudder keeps trying to throw 3 from Hell at me. It's like, do you want to see the Devil's Rejects sequel 15 years after it should have been made? And
Yeah.
it's like, no.
It's not a terrible movie.
Do you want to
but-
see 3 from Hell where the actor that played Captain Spaulding died halfway
Yeah,
through
that
recording and they
sucks.
had to make it work?
R.I.P. Sid.
R.I.P. Sid Haig.
love
No
you.
fucking kidding. We love you from beyond the grave. I remember being in 7th grade, seeing the Devil's Rejects, and then being at school constantly going, did I fucking stutter, bitch?
Wait, it is horrifying to think that a 7th grader could have the wherewithal to say that to another person.
Because all of my friends thought it was fucking hilarious because I had the bit memorized where he's like,
Friends.
friends, people who gave me food at lunch because they felt bad because I smelled bad. Smelled like
That's
cummy balls constantly.
Oh,
Smelled like cummy
that
underwear and
sucks.
BO constantly.
So
Doubt it.
I have 2 things to say that I'm glad that we thought
and I'm
of.
just going to talk over it.
Yeah, that's traditional.
Traditionally, I'm just going to talk over whatever important thing you think you're saying.
2 things.
Time out. I'm going to pause this episode and go get Taco Bell.
Not yet. Soon, though. I
Soon.
feel like we should do it.
I'm thinking at okay, so we're at what, 2:20 here for this?
Yeah, so
I'm
we
thinking
need
at the
2:45.
2:45.
Yeah.
Go get Taco Bell, come back, record until 3:30
Yeah.
in the morning.
Really? Yeah, really. Yeah, just run amok for fucking
Several
5
more hours.
hours.
I go to work in the morning. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm so fucked up.
Can I smoke cigarettes in your car?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. I'm so... Can I drink beers in your car?
Yeah.
Oh, let's fucking never come back to this.
When we were
It's
driving
just
down
fucking-
on Sunday, Cole goes, "Can I have a road soda in here?"
He grabbed them out of the... He said his goodbyes in that scenario, which was beautiful, and then he walked away, and then he comes back and he grabs 2 beers and looks at me and goes, "Road pops," and
Yeah,
walked away.
he goes, "Can I have a road pop?" And he goes, "Are road pops allowed in this car?" And I said, "Road sodies, you mean?" I had a girl I worked with, and we had to go to a meeting in Chicago one time, and she was like, "You want to stop for road sodas?" I'm like, "Are you serious?" She's like, "Why not?"
I'm so terrified of drinking in a car because I feel like that'll be the moment.
Oh,
that,
yeah.
You know? And
The
I mean,
second
I can
you
boof
actually
it.
let loose.
I just
you gonna
watched
boof a beer in the car?
I just, in great detail, watched a woman put a Coke can in her asshole and
okay.
then put it back out.
Okay, how was that?
It sucked. It fucking sucked, dude. Watched it on my TV.
The shalon, it sucked.
Yeah,
like just
I
a
don't
matter
know.
of fact.
There's
Like
no
what
other
else can you
option.
say about it?
Yeah,
It sucked.
just fucking sucked.
You had to watch somebody's daughter shit out a Coke can. That sucks.
Yeah, she was old.
That sucks even more.
2 things. God damn it. What was the first one? What were we just talking about?
We were
had
talking
something.
about Taco Bell,
Fuck,
coming,
what's
smoking in the car. You got
No,
excited about
before
smoking
that. I
cigarette
know, and
road
I
sodas.
lost everything. So the one thing that I know I wanted to say, maybe I'll think of the other thing. I copped the bidet.
Is it here?
Finally pulled the trigger.
Is it in the house?
Finally, listen to me.
Okay.
Finally pulled the trigger.
I'm going to pause this episode to
No,
use your bidet.
I know. I was hoping that would be the outcome. I
Mm-hmm.
would have loved for you to spray your asshole in my bathroom.
But what happened? Give me the bad news. The good news is you ordered a bidet. The bad news is...
It's all bad news.
What?
So I ordered the bidet. I go to put it on my toilet.
You hooked it up and it broke.
No, I just have a weird toilet. I can't take the toilet seat off.
Okay.
Like, I can take the toilet seat apart, but I
and
can't
that's
get the
part
screws.
of the issue is you
I
can't...
can't get the screws out. So then you put this shit over the screws, and it wasn't fitting properly. I literally drilled these plastic pieces out to, like, fit it.
Right.
Fit it, cool. It'll work. It's sketchy. My toilet seat's, like, rised up.
Mad
and,
crazy,
like,
yeah.
weird. But I'm like, I'll figure that out later. I just really want to spray my asshole.
Right.
So then I fucking take you turn the water off from the toilet. Take that tube off. Hook up this, like, T-pipe from, like, that tube to the toilet to the bidet. Cool. Try to hook it up. I bought the warm water one because I don't love the idea of spraying my ass cold.
Because I feel like, at
Seems
first,
shocking.
it's at first because your body's not used to it.
Right.
But I mean,
and warm
so
is
does
just
it
nice.
does it warm the water then? How does that work?
Yeah, it runs from the hot water under your sink.
Oh, okay.
So I went to hook that up. I cannot disconnect the fucking. I keep saying tube,
So what
but
you're
whatever
saying
it is
you have a bidet that you can't hook up.
No, it gets worse. So this has been. It says in the manual it takes like 30 minutes.
Right.
That's what I've read. And I realized, like, my toilet seat is unusual. Like, you don't take the tabs off and, like, unscrew the toilet seat.
Right, yeah.
I have, like, a fucking fancy one, whatever. So I understand it's taking a little longer because of that. I cannot get the fucking, like, plumbing from the hot water. Like, I cannot unscrew it. It's chalky. I cannot get a grip on it. I'm using fucking vice grips. I can't get a handle on this fucker at all. So then I was like, whatever. Fuck the hot water at this point. I have everything else hooked up. I'll do the cold. And I'll eventually, this weekend, I had plans of finishing
When
that.
I have the time.
And I had 2 other tasks I was going to embark on because I have the time. I'm fucking not doing shit now because of this. And, like, it just would not, like, it didn't work. So then I was like, I'll take it all apart. So I go to put the fucking, like, cord tube, whatever you want to consider it, back from the wall to the toilet. No bidet, just straight back. And it has this little plastic piece where it has, like, 2 wings on it.
Okay.
And I tighten it.
This is really intense.
And then I turn the water back on. And it's just fucking spraying out. So now I can't even, and that's like the good bathroom. Like, that's where I take my shits. Whether I get to get my asshole sprayed or not.
Yeah.
Downstairs, I refuse to shit. It's
Not
a
gonna
little
do it,
stupid bathroom that sucks. So I cannot get it. And I'm like tightening, like when I'm fucking screaming. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
you're
where
at
you're
that
like,
point.
what the fuck? I threw my hat up. I'm throwing shit. I cannot tighten it more to like fix it. So I can't even use that toilet at all. Like even for pisses. And it's been obviously fixed since. But like
I'll say I pissed in it earlier and that's gonna be a problem.
What?
You just run out of here.
Just water.
Just
Water just starts
screaming.
leaking in. I'm like, yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did.
Fuck.
You take a shit too? Looks like a tequila
I don't know.
shit.
That's just, yeah, there's not like
so
a
what,
great
you just
end.
have this bidet just hanging out?
No,
here?
I returned it.
I was gonna say I'll give you $10 for it.
No, I fucking, it
Give me
was
$10 for
fucking
your used fucked up bidet.
$70.
Yeah, return that shit.
And I
Oh my god.
something else I would have to tell you privately on top of that order that I knew I would have to return. I was just
ball
feeling
washer.
something out. I fucking wish. But I'm
A
like,
fleshlight?
no, it was $10.
A $10 fleshlight?
No, it's a whole other thing.
A butt plug.
It was the thing I bought, like knowing that I would have to return. I was just trying to see like how it fit my body. I'll tell you later. But
Is it a Borat swimsuit?
No,
You bought a Borat swimsuit from the bidet website?
I bought this is off Amazon. I bought the Borat swimsuit, but it disappeared. I put it on and just went up my
It
ass.
just went everywhere.
That's what I was trying to spray out with the bidet, but yeah, I don't have a great end to the story. I just fucking fucked, and I feel like I can't
Your
even buy like a
bidet
different
fucked you,
bidet
yeah.
because like the toilet just is not like, and I can't imagine like. I did not fix the pipe because I was just like, you know, when you just are like
you're just so angry
I'll
you
kill
need
a
to
I'll kill a person right
Yeah.
now. Even if anyone wants to hint at the idea of a bidet, I'll kill a person right now. Like I can't. And you know,
Hey,
how
how's your bidet
excited
going today, buddy?
You know how excited I was
To have the bidet.
Yeah, the whole
And have
day.
me
And
come over
I
and
held
have
onto
me
that-
be like,
I was gonna let you shit in it. Well, like shit in and spray your ass.
that's crazy.
I had held in the shit that whole day, waiting for that.
That would make me,
And I was
that would
so
take my
angry.
anger and accentuate it times 100.
Then I was so angry I couldn't even shit if I wanted to.
I don't blame you. I
I was violently angry.
But
Like,
the shit after that is going to be violent.
I already took that shit and it wasn't. It would just suck because then all I think now is that I'm just gotta wipe my ass like a peasant.
I didn't shit great.
And I feel like I can't get a bidet. They all have to have a similar mechanism, and I feel like that toilet just doesn't. Make sense
work
for
with
it.
bidets.
And I refuse to put a bidet in the bullshit toilet downstairs.
Here's what you got to do. You got to look online and you got to find your toilet serial number. I don't know what part of the hood you pop on that, but you got to figure out what toilet that
I got
is and
so
figure out
intense,
what bidet goes with.
and that's what sucks is being like down by your toilet, like on your hands and knees,
because you
behind
know
it,
what
like
happens
with your
in
face
there.
back
Yeah,
there.
you know what's going on. You know you're
Fucking
pissing on that
nasty.
thing in the middle
It's
of the
so
night.
nasty.
Like,
Ugh. And the whole day also. So There's a song by Dipset Anthem. And the first line is, today's a new day. Got the bidet up in the suitcase. Go uptown to Harlem. Tell them that I sent you. And my entire life, since I learned what a bidet is, it's always stuck in my head that he says, today's a new day. Got the bidet up in a suitcase. Which is not the case. And that's all I've had stuck in my head since then. And I just keep thinking of the mechanics of having a bidet in a suitcase and just being like, I'm going to spray my ass with this
Everywhere I
bidet
go.
in a suitcase. Because they sell travel ones,
Yeah.
which are just like you squeeze them into your ass.
That feels like an enema kit.
Yeah, exactly.
So are you telling me an enema kit is a white trash on the go bidet?
I think I don't think a bidet is supposed to spray into your asshole.
I mean, I feel like if it's powerful enough.
They're neighbors.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're like,
so kind of
right
like,
there.
okay, so like a taco isn't a hot dog, but it's in the same sandwich category, we can say.
I don't agree with that. No.
Then what is it? Then what would you, then, okay, because what's the difference between like a taco and a torta?
We just talked about this for 3 hours.
I know, but we need to
outside.
talk about it again.
But between a taco and a torta?
Yeah.
Not as much between a taco and a hot dog.
I think a taco and a hot dog are more similar than a taco and a torta.
How?
Because they're both like folded things that make like
but my biggest thing
replace
is,
okay, take a hot dog, put ground beef, lettuce, cheese, tomatoes on it, and you got a taco on a potato roll.
The hot dog is the term for the meat vessel.
But you also call do you call it a hot dog on a bun, or do you just call it hot dog?
Yeah, but I'm saying like the term is.
Do you kill the man that calls it a hot dog sandwich?
Yeah, I would love to.
But is a hot dog sandwich just a bunch of wieners in between bread?
A hot dog sandwich is in bread when you cut the
cut the wieners and you lay them out in the sandwich.
Yeah.
So
that's
what,
why a
what
hot
do you
dog
call a
has
hot
never
dog
been
in a bun?
sandwich. Just a hot dog in a bun.
That's so you go somewhere and you're like, can I get a hot dog on a bun?
I mean, usually when they're selling hot dogs, they
So
know
give me a
no
dog.
one gives you a fucking hot dog.
But what I'm
like a
saying-
rogue. Imagine ordering a hot dog and they
And a man just hands you a hot dog out of the steam thing?
Yeah.
Still steaming?
Into
Just
your-
grab it with
into
your hand?
mouth.
And
He puts it into your mouth. And you're like, whoa, that's a hot
This thing's
dog.
a choking hazard.
Yeah. It's just the taco torta thing's crazy.
Because I feel like this is what I'm saying, hill to die on. A hot dog is closer than a taco sandwich wise than a taco and a torta.
I don't agree with that.
You don't have
Taco
to. It's
and a
my
torta
opinion.
are right there.
No, because
And they're also in the same category of like Mexican food.
because they're both Mexican foods, and that's the only thing that makes them similar. So, in what situation? So, how close are tacos and
I'm gonna
quesadillas?
punch you in the face.
Do it.
Far.
Far. But tacos and tortas are close.
No.
Get the fuck out of here.
Hot dogs and tacos could be the closest you can get with this whole fucking
That's what I'm saying.
idea.
Is that hot dogs and tacos are like there? They're like
They're
the same
not
thing.
there, 'cause
you
you-
could. What happens when you put a hot dog in a taco shell? Then
a taco shell is not a bun.
Okay,
that's your biggest
but it's
flaw.
like it's the bread you wrap the meat around.
Yeah,
in
but
a sandwich.
a taco or a hot dog bun is bread.
Okay, if I take two,
taco shell is not bread in my mind.
I'm gonna go crazy here.
You
take
already are.
A tostada shell, hard flat shell, 2 tostada shells, hot dogs between them. Is that a hot dog sandwich?
I don't know anymore. I don't even know what you're saying.
I'm just trying
This
to
is
talk.
So crazy.
Trying to fill up dead air till I can go
Don't
get Taco
just
Bell.
talk to talk.
I'm talking till we get to 2:45 and I can go get Taco
Don't
Bell.
look at it.
I
I'll
can't
put
stop
the porn
looking
back
at
up.
it. Oh yeah, just don't you dare put that porn back up.
I hope it's still up.
I hope it.
For me later.
Yeah, for everyone later.
It kinda is.
I mean, I'll take it. You know what? Yeah, could we just put that on in the background and mute it?
No, I'm just gonna let that screenshot live. Folks, www.patreon.com/dapperdad.
Figure out exactly
Figure out
what we're
what
talking
we're
about.
looking at, and it is.
I thought that said
distracting.
premium is cruelty free, and I'm like, well, good for them. You know, like
It is.
no animals
It's
were.
also not currently free because then they want you to put in your fucking card and
Yeah.
shit, and you're like, this is fucking huge
No
cap. You know, I'll
animals
fucking
were
forget.
harmed in the making of this lesbian kissing video.
Can we talk about how
No.
so many porn
We just
ads
sit silent.
are incredible?
Yeah.
and they're so hard to find the
But
source
some
for.
porn ads are trash.
Like that's pretty great. I know that that's just like 2 pictures.
But like, I'm curious
But
about
like,
who
I
she
want,
is.
yeah, I would propose to her.
I hate
She was
when
around me.
I hate when I am quietly trying to pull up a Pornhub video and I don't realize my volume is turned all the way up, and it's that ad where the girl's like, "Hey, Hey, you!
You jerking
Did y'all
off alone?
find-" And I'm like, got cleared? Nah, yeah.
It's me and my fucking boys.
Nah, I'm with my fucking boys. Go to Taco Bell. Are you jerking off alone in the car? No, I'm getting
That would be a
kissed.
crazy question to be asked at the Taco Bell.
Hi, it's always a great night at Taco Bell. Are you jerking off alone?
I go to this, you know where the Starbucks is over there?
Yeah.
So that's like the best Starbucks to go to. There's no one, because it's so confusing that no one goes there. And every time you go through the drive-through, I don't know if this is like everybody's just into the idea of doing this, or it's like meant like the company makes you do it. But like one time I went there and they were like, fuck, it's hard to say it without like pointing where it is. But they were like, this street that rhymes with this. Welcome to Starbucks on blank. What you thinking about drinking? Blah blah blah. Like they make like little
Like
fun
they've got like a
things.
whole like thing.
So
with
you
it?
go up there, and I already like have like I have one specific drink I get from Starbucks.
Right,
It's
yeah.
all I get. It's all I want in this world. It's just
They
this
call
one
it
little
the
stick.
drama when you pull up.
I wish. So I'm like prepped to say this because I get a venti vanilla sweet cream cold brew. A lot of words there.
Yeah.
A lot of words for one little drink.
Especially
That's all
for
I want.
someone with anxiety
I
ordering
know.
at a drive-thru.
And I'm in the drive-thru just thinking about it. So when I pull up, and then I went there recently, and she was like, "What you think about having a date with the base?" And they like rhyme and say crazy shit, and you're like, "I didn't sign up for this. This
Yeah.
is crazy to me.
This is a lot.
How you approach this."
Right. I mean, I'm glad you're
And
having
they
fun with
go
your
up,
day.
and they like when you get up to the window, they have fun with you. Like, what's up?
like,
you
look
wanna blah blah blah.
What's up?
They,
You
like,
want some whipped cream to the face, and they just squirt the whole
Yeah.
canister at you. You're like, this is a cool Starbucks.
It's not. It's the opposite of a cool Starbucks. I'm like,
Lot
I
of
just want to
nerds?
fucking no. It's.
A lot of dorks.
I'll tell you off mic. There's a specific thing about the Starbucks that seems wrong to say, but I feel like it definitely like
I feel you.
implies
Yeah.
how they go about their days. But I'm like, I just want no frills. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You just give me the drink. I give you the money. We're
End of the
cool.
transaction.
That's it. With everything. I
Right.
just want to give you the money. You give
Give me the thing.
I don't even want
We've
to
been
talk to
over
you.
this.
It's
This may
totally
be one
fine.
of our biggest pillars in life. Is I just
It's
want to
just
give you the
totally-
money and
yeah.
I do the thing.
Yeah, it's just totally fine. We're just fucking done. Yeah, I want to get a fucking tattoo, of course. And I was looking yesterday because I was like, maybe this weekend I just go get a tattoo. I'm at that point in my life where, like, because I feel like we haven't been able to do things.
We're
You
just gonna do
can-
something
You
crazy.
can get tattoos right now. It's like
Yeah.
a weird thing, but it's like feels fine to do.
Right.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But I was like, yeah, maybe I just go get a fucking tattoo.
My
Make me
sister
feel-
lives in Texas and she's been going and getting tatted up.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people have. I mean, it makes sense. Like everybody just wears masks and it's fine.
Yeah.
I don't see, and
Well,
like they
'cause
don't let people
she told
in.
yeah, because she told me she's like I went into the shop and it was just me and her in the shop. They opened
Mm-hmm.
it up just so I could go in.
Yeah.
And like she wore a mask, I wore a mask. Like I had my arm out and she was sitting kind of far enough away. We weren't like hovering real close
Yeah.
to each other. You know.
Yeah, it seems
Feels
like they're-
fine. I mean, as long as you're not getting like your goddamn gooch, tattooed or
That's
anything.
what I was gonna do. No, I was gonna fucking. I don't know. I just had that. This was literally just last night where I felt like I was losing my mind. I was like, maybe I just go get a tattoo this weekend. I got time this weekend. I got money. Fuck this. I just want to fucking do something. Feel alive.
Mm-hmm.
And then the guy I just got a tattoo from, like, stopped tattooing and some weird shit. And then I was like, when you look around, and it's like, that's one of the biggest things why I'm not covered in tattoos is
Right.
because of anxiety. Because it's so difficult to just get a fucking tattoo.
Right, like it's like that
I don't know
shop
how
we
I
went to
can't
in
just-
Minneapolis.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't just walk in and
You
give
just
them
want
money.
to walk in and be like, fucking put something on my fucking body forever, dude.
Like, isn't this
that
what
is
you
simply
want?
it. And
Isn't
then
that what
it's
people
so
want? Because I feel like there's
weird.
artists that just like hang out in the shop all day, like
Yeah.
waiting for people to come in.
It's
and
like your whole shit. It's
I'm
all
your
you
dream,
do.
bro.
Yeah.
Like I'm your
I'm gonna
dream.
give you money. I'm gonna tip you. I'm gonna be so hyped. Like
I'm gonna
I'll
be
just
cool.
fucking-
We can chit chat if
At
you
this
want.
point,
I
I'll
can
take
shut the
something
fuck
off
up.
of a wall. Like I just want to feel that feeling.
I'll
and
take
just do
something
this
out
shit. Like,
from a fucking flash sale right now, bro.
yeah, dude. Like, and it's so difficult to get tattoos. It's fucking weird. If anyone listening has a tattoo, like, please, God,
If anyone listening just has a tattoo gun and wants to
yeah, I don't even
practice on me, please.
care anymore. I
Tattoo
have
my
legs,
back.
and they don't matter.
I got
at
legs and a
all.
back, and you can put what it doesn't. It's not even that big of a deal, bro.
I've said this forever that my legs like, and then recently I think I was watching something and some guy like was in shorts and he had like a fully tatted leg and I was like, maybe that's the move. I've never like wanted sleeves per se,
but like a
but I
fully
have
tatted
things
leg.
I have things that like I think only work with like having a sleeve, like fill-ins.
Yeah.
That wouldn't make sense if they were just like rogue on my arm. So I'm like, I feel like I might have to get more tattoos. But legs have always been like funny and stupid to me because I could just not wear shorts if I really gave
you
a
can
fuck.
like get whatever the fuck
It's
you want on your
nothing,
legs.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I have several ideas. I won't say because someone will steal them. But yeah, I've been like, it doesn't fucking matter. It's just
I'm gonna get a big
legs.
dragon on my stomach, and his tongue is gonna be my cock, and the dragon's arms are gonna be my legs.
Tight.
It's gonna be so sick. It's gonna
Where's
cost...
the fire come out?
Oh,
of your
you'll get
cock?
the fire.
Oh no! Is it when I jerk you off?
Yeah.
Because you're like, I haven't been able to jerk off. My dick's still tender from the tattoos, and I'm like, I'll help you.
I get naked, like you just like my shorts start slipping up a little bit. You see like the dragon claws. You're like, okay, those weren't there before. I'm like, they totally were.
Yeah,
I've had this my
that's
whole life.
normal.
Next time
I
you-
haven't had a
next
dragon,
time I
I've
go
just had
swimming. Next time I go
dragon
swimming. Next time we go swimming, I pop my top off. I know I see them, and I'm like, they could hang out with us and kiss a little bit. I think.
They're special.
Oh yeah,
That's perfect.
I
I feel like I'm unfortunately going to jerk off
I
to this
am
tonight.
also unfortunately going to jerk off to this tonight.
Should we sync it? Like women sync their menses? Should we sync
You're
our
gonna have to wait for me to get.
semenses?
Can you wait for me to get home to jack off?
Probably because I jerked off earlier.
I haven't
and it
jerked
was
off
like
in days.
I jerked off earlier.
I text
but
you
it
20
sucked.
minutes from the drive home. I'm like, bro, I had to pull over. I was so horny, my stomach hurts. Like I had
You
to.
could just drive. That's a pretty.
It's especially
two
like-
roads.
Yeah, especially once I make that turn
You get
on
that.
the one
Yeah,
road.
you get that long
Uh-huh.
stretch. I've thought
Yeah.
about jerking off on that. I have.
Jerk off while I'm driving.
It's
Pull
fine.
over and jerk off.
No, jerk off while you're driving
Yeah.
for sure.
Boss
yeah.
move.
Yeah.
Get pulled
It's
over
fine.
going 80 down the road.
Stop.
Pulls up. You've
You
just
got
got
cruise
your
control?
information. Oh, yeah, I got
Yeah.
cruise control.
So just cruise
Ig-
control them.
Ignore the stop
crank.
signs. Just
But if you get that, there's that.
I put on cruise control. Forget that you
There's
also
that-
have to steer. I just got popped up on the windshield. I'm like, okay, let's
Well,
go.
There's that stop sign by that building.
Yeah.
Like, and then after that, there's not a stop
like
sign for
nothing,
like
yeah.
a while. Like you should be able to.
You'll
calm.
be totally fine.
You should totally be able
Yeah,
to. Calm
between the
within those
nerves
two.
and the adrenaline of jerking off in a
Yeah.
moving car, you'll be fine.
I've thought about it many times.
You know,
no
I-
cap. Like,
I don't know, man. I want to go home and enjoy this video, though. Like, I want to go
That's-
home and
yeah,
like
I
this.
feel
This
like-
feels like something I can't waste on
I'm
the
not
adrenaline
horny
rush
at all.
Me either. But sitting here talking about it,
Yeah.
it
just
I
feels
feel
like you gotta-
obligated.
yeah,
like I feel an
yeah,
obligation.
yeah,
I haven't jerked off in days, but I feel an obligation
I
to jerk
jerked
off
off
to this.
earlier, but it felt like an obligation. That kind of
See, that makes it never fun.
But 2 days ago, it was a big, powerful one.
I think
that
the
felt
last time
great.
I jerked off was a couple of days ago, and it was before work. I was jerking off in the shower, and like it was like right after I'd woken up. It was one of those like getting rid of the morning wood kind of things, and the cum wasn't very great. And I was just like, this is. In fact, I was hornier after that than I was if I had just had a satisfying jerk off, because I was like, this was so unsatisfying of a cum that I feel like I need to come again to make up for it.
I had a real.
And then later I had to kick, and then 3 hours after that I was at work and I had to kick a homeless man out of the bathroom who kept screaming at me about how he had to shit, but he had a Dunkin' Donuts bag in his hand.
I gotta piss again.
Uh,
I had a.
I'm thinking,
We're close.
pause for the piss,
I know we're so close.
pause for the piss,
But now I'm thinking about pissing.
and
See if
jacking
I
off.
can work through it. Jerking off.
Thinking about
That
jacking off
should
while I'm
help
pissing?
the piss, but
No.
I had a jerk off recently with the cum was real bad.
Like weak or like stinky?
No, it got so stinky.
Stinky.
It blew me back because of the stench.
It's like when you smell a kitten's breath and it smells like wet cat food really bad. And
That's
you're like,
very specific to you. I got
you
to
smell
piss.
a puppy's breath and
Run
you're
it.
like,
Run it. Run
God,
it.
this is
I'm
the
glad I got
second
both.
episode. This is the second episode where I've had to run it because you had to go piss. I don't even know what to run it about anymore. Do I just sit here and order my Taco Bell through the app just to get told I can't have it? Oh, God. It's fucking hard filling dead air. I hope you all heard that. I hope everybody listening is hearing drama screaming from the pain of having to push piss out of his dick because his dick is so inflamed and red from just everything that happened. He's not going to tell you this, guys, but when he tried to hook the bidet up earlier, he burned his cock doing it because he was trying to hook up the hot water and it sprayed all over his dick. His dick is real sensitive and he's been really upset about it for the last couple of hours since I've been here. So to those of you guys listening to the episode, I need you to be really nice to my buddy when he comes back because his dick is sore and chafed from all the hot water.
I'm gonna hear it when I end. I'm gonna hate it.
Yeah, you're gonna hate everything.
I like this. The new
Just being able to
dungeon
pop
vibe.
and piss real quick.
Well, like this. I feel like this is a good
Do we?
room.
I'm gonna make
You
a.
wanna look at my junk drawer?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I'm gonna make.
What were you gonna say?
I'm gonna make a proposition. Do we just
Never go back?
Yeah, just keep it like this. Just let the show ride out and die in this room. I pull up in the junk drawer. I'm immediately attacked by a bunch of animals.
I mean, yeah, I was into it. One of my biggest things is this. This is a Batman gun.
May I dig?
Yeah, there's some things that are just weird. Yeah. Oh, these are the beer goggles. I should use these. Oh, fuck. I was just talking about these. Yeah, you got to get on mic. I can give you things.
This is some fun shit.
I fucking forgot about these. Someone asked me about these the other day, and I was like, I don't think I fucking have these anymore. These are beer goggles.
It looks scary in the junk drawer. Why'd he open it?
Or wait, how does this work? Because I need to put it. Do I just put it? Let's try.
I've seen you wearing them. I've seen a picture of you wearing them.
Yeah, this picture of me with a 40. It's one of the best pictures of me. Or wait, how's it going in my mouth?
Wait.
I feel like maybe a piece is missing now.
Yeah.
Probably. But they're cool.
I feel like there should be something attached to that bit there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like another one of these. Because this goes in and I think these.
And then the other bit, the straw goes in your mouth. And yeah.
Ah, fuck. So I just have these that don't mean anything.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Congratulations. Welcome to the junk drawer.
It's a Batman gun that I had as a child.
And does it still work?
Fire.
It still goes,
yeah, it does.
nah,
Are you
nah.
ready for how, like, imagine if you had a kid.
Okay.
They got this toy. And then they did this.
Wow.
You know how fucking obnoxious that is?
Just over and over like that? Is that what you would do?
Glock jammed up. Yeah, I would of course just do this. And this is one where your parents can't be like, the battery's burned out because it's just a
Because it just keeps going.
I don't know why it's in this drawer, but there's a lot of shit. A lot of shoestrings, specifically.
Yeah, a lot of useless junk in the junk drawer, some might say.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite things in my life. Having a good junk drawer.
Oh, it's apparently that's a Midwestern thing.
Shoestrings.
You tell people about junk drawers outside of the Midwest, they don't get it.
Sucks.
Listeners, do you have a junk drawer? Let us know at 4027 Dapper.
Yeah. What else is in here? Let me take a better look. I got a super sharp knife. I know. Yeah, this knife. I got this super sharp knife.
This is where the show has devolved to. This many beers in the evening, just going through the junk drawer and being like, "What's this?"
Oh, this has Dapper Dad's memorabilia because when
oh yeah,
when we
can put this in the museum someday.
Yeah, we can auction this off for beer money. Everything just gets
which is what we're gonna do when this dies. We're gonna auction it off for beer money. Everything's gonna get sold for beer money.
Video if it's working and if it's
we have no idea.
When we thought about doing this, I bought a microphone, the cheapest microphone on Amazon, which is this. This little piece of shit.
It's a little baby.
Yeah, it's just a fucking stupid USB mic. If everything wouldn't be tied.
It's a tiny little baby.
That was the first thing I did, and then I put it in my computer and recorded with it, and it sounds like horse shit.
So what you're saying is this is not the thing to record your vocal stream demo with.
I wonder what this is. Actually, I know what that is. But this is and then eventually I was like, oh, we'll upgrade to another mic, which I thought wasn't. Oh yeah, it's this mic. It's a Shure mic, but it's like not even a Shure mic. And then it has like that plug-in with this fucking.
This is riveting content. I just want you to know.
You gotta watch the video.
Gotta watch the video.
These are just the mic. This is what we got to, and then eventually I was like, I'll spend a lot more money than I anticipated on real mics so that we sound good, and that's how we got here. But yeah, watch the video. Otherwise, this is just actual
wild
junk. A lot of shoestrings, I guess. It's mostly just shoestrings. There's a fucking battery in there. Something's lighting up. What do you think that does? Oh, it's just a fun ball.
Huh.
Yeah, keep a couple goodies in there.
There's a little couple things.
Well, a couple things. Like a good junk drawer. Because anytime, that fucking thing that you pulled out, the fucking Simpsons Burger King toy from the early 2000s, that's over there. I was like, I don't want to throw this away because it feels crazy to throw it away, but I don't want to, I don't know what I do with this.
Do the thing.
Just put it in a drawer.
Oh, you got to press it. That's it.
I don't even know where the fuck that came from. I've never seen that before. Those eyes look like big titties, but I could be wrong. Would you like some titties that look like that? Green?
I would just like some titties right now.
I'd love a big pair of tits. You don't see boobs in real life.
You see one boob.
Yeah, just one.
Just
boob.
one wild 30-year-old birthday boob out in public.
Show it and you're like, fuck.
See one boob.
So you used to go to shows and you'd see boobs, or like in school you'd see boobs, and then
Seeing one boob is more intimate than both, right?
I agree. Yeah,
Just
I
seeing
agree.
the one, like getting a slip from one, you're like, oh, there
Yeah,
are
it's
breasts in
like-
there.
Yeah, it's weirdly
Like that AT&T girl that was putting the silencer on those things. You see that?
no.
The AT&T girl in the commercials these days, she's got huge knockers that they got covered up in that shirt. And you'd have I'm gonna find this.
She shows them.
No, but like there's a
Oh.
picture of her someone found, and they're like, look at these things.
Yeah, I've seen pictures of women with big boobs. I'm talking about pulling them out. Let me see what it's
No,
really
I wish
about.
that would be. I'm sure they're nice.
I don't know. My
Lucy from AT&T.
my AT&T commercial is in Spanish because I use your Hulu. and
Same,
it's so
yeah. All of mine
confusing.
are in Spanish too.
Yeah.
I have theories.
love that. Yeah, you constantly look and talk to me like it's my fault.
Well, because at first I
'Cause you're
thought
like,
it
yeah,
was.
Every time I bring it up, you're like, yeah,
'Cause
mine are also.
Because it wasn't in Spanish until Adam's secret boyfriend got a profile.
Mine wasn't until like 2 months ago. I brought it up to you because I was like, this is weird. It's fine.
I have a
also
theory
don't care.
about it, but I have no way to confirm if it's true or not.
Does it involve me?
No.
Okay. Yeah, because I,
I
was
think.
like, I didn't do anything.
Okay, so my sister lives in Texas.
Uh-huh.
Her TV, she can't switch profiles on it on one of her TVs, like her bedroom TV. It's still on my main profile. You can't switch the name at all. So like her shit comes up under my name, and so I'm wondering if because she's in Texas, I'm getting targeted with Spanish ads because they think he's in Texas. Because, like, why else would I be getting
But
them?
you think they just throw that out there? Texas
Yeah.
seems like the place that they don't want the wrong ads.
I mean,
you know what I
huge Latino community in
right,
Texas,
but
though.
also it feels like you wouldn't want to get that wrong.
I mean, you never
in
know.
Texas.
That's what I'm saying is I feel like they're like, oh.
I've had it. Do you watch Saturday Night Live?
mm.
I've had it on mine on several occasions that says that I just watched Saturday Night Live. Like Sunday afternoon.
My mom and sister do.
So you think it's a mix-up? Because that's what I thought.
It's
and it's
possible.
Totally
I would say
fine.
it's probably my
I don't
sister.
care.
Because
But
like
then I was like,
I get pissed because I'll tell her like, oh, I'm like watching King of the Hill, and then I go in and she has also decided to watch King of the Hill and is now 4 seasons ahead of where I left off, and
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
And then like the episodes just catch that last bit at the end for like 9
Yeah.
episodes straight. And I'm like, who the fuck is doing this to me?
Yeah.
Why the fuck does God hate
I
me
just
so much?
kept getting Saturday Night Live, and I was like, I'm not watching Saturday Night Live. I don't think you're watching Saturday Night Live. And then I was like, it's fine if someone does, but then I was like, is this a
It's like,
tactic?
who is
this
it?
a tactic to get me to watch Saturday Night Live from
Yeah.
like the Hulu?
I thought my
Corporation?
sister was trying to get me to watch.
'Cause I had-
what was she trying? I felt like someone was trying to get me to watch the Goldbergs and Scrubs because someone kept watching it on my Hulu, and I was like,
Yeah, I had another thing too that I was like, has anyone been watching fucking? It was something else like Saturday Night Live where you're like, does
has somebody
anyone
been
watch
watching
this?
the Democratic debates live on my Hulu?
Yeah, I have been extensively. I've been going to your Hulu and thumbs out paying like garbage
Lots of horrible shit.
because I just realized you could do that, and I was like, maybe this will make things better. But I think Hulu only has so many things that it doesn't matter what
Yeah.
you do because they're like, we don't have
We
that
only
much
have
stuff.
this.
Please select this thing or don't. You're like, it's fine. You got Parasite and like a couple other like big bangers.
Yeah,
you
I got
had
some
to pull
decent
through.
horror movies on there that pull through.
Yeah, Cabin
They
in the
pull
Woods.
through it with the TV series, is what I've noticed. Like a lot of like having whole, like they have all of American Dad, like all 14
Right, they have
seasons
all
of it.
Workaholics, Nathan for You.
Right, all the Comedy Central stuff. They have all
Atlanta.
they have all the Fox shit now. Yeah, they got
Yeah.
Sunny, Atlanta.
Yeah, It's Always Sunny. I rewatched a bunch, but they took off the.
Basket's the greatest show of our
I
generation.
tried to watch
Never
that.
seen it. Never
I
watched an
I
episode.
watched.
My mom tells me to watch
3
it constantly, but I don't get it.
I
Like,
watched
I've
3
seen
episodes.
Clips. I've seen clips, and I'm
it's-
like, what the fuck is this?
I watched the first 3, and I really tried because I've heard like
I've heard people be
I
like, this is like the
respect be like,
funniest
This
show.
is like comedic gold. I don't know if it takes time because I have a hard time with like I'll watch the first episode of something and be like, this fucking sucks. But then you're like, yeah, pilot episodes, even the first season.
Right. Sometimes like
but you're like, where's the trade-off when like, how much am I going to invest in this if it does fucking suck?
right. It's like,
And
am I
how
going to get
long
into like
before,
3.5 seasons? And I'm like,
yeah,
this
and be
is
like,
still
this
fucking terrible.
So I watched several episodes of Baskets, and I was like, I don't know, dude. This is not like.
Just not the thing
I
for
get
me.
it. Like I feel like I get it. Like it's real, like dry, subtle humor, but it's not good. It's just not good. Like I don't know. It's
Right.
just not good. Like I can watch so much other shit.
They just had to fire the guy who does the hillbilly on the one guy on Squidbillies because he said Dolly Parton was like a big titted slut or something like that.
What the hell?
Yeah, can you imagine getting canceled because you said Dolly Parton is a big titted slut?
That's like canceling us for every episode.
Right. I mean, like,
I guess because we've never done anything of importance.
Right. I feel like we're not
us,
important enough to cancel. Because, like, if they were like, someone was like, cancel the Dapper Dads, they'd be like, who?
Yeah, exactly.
That's when those who the fuck are the Dapper Dad shirts get fire. Like, we sell a million of them.
Those. I don't even have one of those.
I have
I
one.
have one of a lot of the shirts.
I have one and I can never wear it.
Yeah, it's one of those things. I have enough shirts that I can't fucking wear anywhere. So
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't need another one with the word fuck on the front of it.
Right.
I'm
Like,
cool.
I'm going into my 30s. How many
And
shirts
also,
do I
like,
need
that
say
does
fuck?
just invite, like, conversation with strangers, which is what
They're
I
like,
don't
who
want.
the fuck are the Dapper
You're
Dads?
like, yeah, dude, I don't know.
Because
This is
I
an
wore
awareness for
that shirt when I went.
Slipknot.
Yeah, when I went to Knotfest and
You
that
text
dude,
me and you're like, the shirt works. Someone was just like, who the fuck are the Dapper Dads?
dude was drunk as fuck. He's like, I gotta ask you something, and I was like, is this man gonna rob me? Because he was like a big dude, like biker looking dude.
Ask you something. Can I kiss?
Yeah, like a real biker looking dude. He was like, hey, I gotta ask you something, and I'm like,
don't.
yeah, I'm like, I don't.
Don't.
I wanted to be like, I don't have any meth, bro. I'm really
Please.
sorry. And then he would kill me with a piece of biker paraphernalia, a chain. He would kill me with a chain.
Yeah.
But no, he was like, who the fuck are the Dapper Dads? And I was like, oh.
Bunch of pieces.
I was like, they're a
shit.
bunch of garbage. Don't listen to them.
They're a bunch of anti-bike.
I'm like, you know who they hate? Bikers. I wear this shirt to spread awareness of how much these guys suck. And the guy's like, thank you. I'm going to kill those guys. I'm like, great.
Should have been like, I'll give you my shirt so you can spread
I'll
awareness.
give you this shirt so you can tell people that to hate these biker hating fucks. How does that sound?
We're big in the biker community, but for the wrong reason.
We were actually invited to speak at Sturgis this year, but we declined the invitation.
Fuck.
We heard.
I didn't hear about it.
We heard Trapped was going to be there, and I immediately declined it
big
for
beef
us.
with Trap.
Big beef with Trapped.
unfortunately.
Smash Mouth was there, and they would have backed us up. But
Was Smash Mouth there?
Smash Mouth was at Sturgis, and apparently at one point the singer was on stage, and he goes, "Fuck this COVID, we in this together," and everybody started hugging and kissing.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Smash Mouth at Sturgis?
Smash Mouth was at Sturgis, and they drew 10 times the crowd that Trapped did, and everybody keeps roasting Trapped for it because, first of all, Trapped sold 600 copies of their last album that they put out like last month, and then they're bragging about it because they're like, yo, our sales are doing great. We've sold 2,000 copies in like 6 weeks. It's like, all right.
Some of the lowest numbers.
Well, because the dude went on like that right-wing rant or whatever, and now he just like, he attacks anyone who criticizes him on Twitter.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Because
we just talked about this the last
well,
episode
no, because
that aired.
because there was this huge thing with Sturgis because like somebody took a picture of like people there to see them, and there was like 6 people up against the barrier, and everybody.
Yeah,
and then the dude's like,
fuck?
"This is media pandering." That was at the beginning of our set while people were still coming over. He's like, "If you look at this photo, you'll see the crowd is full," and it's like a bottom angle from this thing
like-
where you can see like there's just and people are like, I don't know what you know about photography, and they're like circling things. They're like, these people are like 100,000 feet away. These people are way far away. These people aren't even looking at you. I was like, this group of people is on their cell phone smoking cigarettes. I was like, how? And someone was like, how bad does that make you feel as a front man, knowing that people in your crowd would rather talk on the phone and smoke than listen to you? And he's just like, fuck you guys. You're all trolls. We're doing great out here. We're an independent band. Can you imagine?
I would love to be that
Like cocky,
conceited,
unaware.
like
Unaware is what it feels like to have like everyone constantly throwing in your face.
I feel like
you
it's not
suck.
even unaware.
You should quit.
I feel like it's like purposely ignorant
because
to
like,
be
he's got.
no, it's fine. It's like how we do, where we're like,
imagine
so
being
many
his,
people listen.
imagine
to this
being
and
his
it's 4
band.
people.
Imagine being his bandmates, and they're constantly like having to deal with his shit. It's like being in Gigi Allen's
Whatever
band. You're
pays
like,
the
what the
money.
fuck did Gigi do today?
Yeah, he shit in his hand.
What the
threw it.
fuck did Jesus Christ Allen do today?
R.I.P.
Rest in power, King. Jesus
to our
Christ,
Lord
Allen.
and Savior. Taco Bell.
I would say get Taco Bell, record another half hour of
That
this.
seems like
That seems appropriate.
a breeze.
Oh yeah, we got this.
All right, guys, we'll be right back.
We'll be back.
Never come back.
For everyone, is this gonna be worse than the noodles?
I hope so. We're back. We got the Taco Bell.
Hey, 4 listeners, we've decided that we don't give a shit anymore, and we're just gonna eat on the show.
You know, we went through. We had to see strung out Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, you didn't. You know what? You guys can be. You know what? You guys are gonna have to sit here, listeners, and maybe video. We don't know. And you guys are probably like, "Wow, they have the audacity to eat on this free program that we don't pay for." Yeah. First of all. And second of all, I don't care what your concerns are. I need to eat, god damn it. I don't care if the rest of this episode is just 30 minutes of dead air. We got Taco Bell. Do we want to talk about what we went through getting the Taco Bell? Oh yeah, this is sexy already. Go through? We had to watch
so good.
Had to watch that fucking strung out couple possibly think about coming up to our car.
So what I mean, there's a Hulk Hogan. It was big horny. Strung out on heroin.
Okay. I literally can't record and eat this because it's so good. I just have to eat it. You know what? You fill the dead air. I've done it twice.
All right, folks. What's up, Nelly? My dog's here.
Odie's here.
Leave it. Yeah, everybody showed up for food. Yeah, we had a strung out Hulk Hogan. He tried to fuck us for food. We obviously obliged.
We told him we were better than that.
And we got the food. That's how it worked.
We told him we were better.
He was like, I just want to fuck you. I'll buy you food.
We were like, buy us the food first.
Yeah.
And then like, he was like hanging out outside our car, like, oh man, you guys are gonna love this fucking. And we're like, for sure, bro, for sure. Like, yeah, I can't wait to take your fucking old heroin dick.
He really leaned into mustache ride because he had the Hulk Hogan handlebar. I thought it was a good joke, but it could have used some work. His wife was disgusting and crippled. That's not why she was disgusting.
I wish you didn't say that when I had a mouthful of chalupa.
Well, you should have thought about that before you ordered chalupa.
I didn't think you were going to describe her as gross and crippled.
I don't know if I said gross and crippled, did I?
Hell, I don't know.
Run the audio.
I was offended.
Definitely said crippled. But she's not gross because she's crippled. She's crippled because she's gross. It was her decision.
Man, it's going to suck for these workers. When I go back through the drive-thru again after I leave, I'm like, you know what? You guys gave me a lot of food.
Yeah, she said, how are you doing tonight? Some said, good, how are you? She said, very busy, which is not what you want to hear from your Taco Bell drive-thru associate.
Did they give us any napkins? Can you look in the bag?
Do you need them?
A little bit.
I think you're good. Also, yeah, I was going to say, the bag's more your cup of tea.
This is the trend we continue for the rest of the year, just eating on the show.
We can review things.
How would you review that first chicken burrito?
Fucking fantastic.
Yeah, that chalupa was everything I needed.
Yeah. Some of the best Taco Bell. Which is inherently a fast food built around being a little intoxicated.
Being quick and terrible.
Yeah, and a little intoxicated. Like, it's the best. Give me a fire. Thank you. They gave us 9 fire sauces.
For 7 items.
Just regulation.
Don't worry. Drama opened up a giant drawer of sauces when we got home.
Yeah. I bought the fucking fire sauce for your house. Like the fucking container you can just get at the store. Oh. The worst is hearing the sauce squirt. They can hear us eat, but don't hear the sauces squirt in the bag.
Yeah, I'm gonna get real up in here. I hope you guys are in that mukbang ASMR.
Yeah. We hope you're enjoying your day at work.
Here's the thing, guys. You're probably like, wow, how awful of these men to be eating on this show. We do this for free and for us. We don't do it for you.
I just like the idea of someone being at work, listening to this to get through their Friday. Get to the weekend, and you just have to listen to 2 grown men sloppily eat Taco Bell.
I mean, what else? Here's the thing, guys. You won't tell us what you want from us. Mm-hmm. So this is what happens. It's kind of like when you're really passive aggressive with your girl, and she's like, you're like, yeah, I'm gonna go out with the boys, and she's like, yeah, you know what? You go have fun with the boys. You go have a lot of fun.
Like, cool, thank you, honey.
You're like, cool, thanks. And then you do?
Yeah. That's a whole thing. That's what you guys are doing to us because you don't tell us what you want. So we think the answer is eating food on the podcast.
Yeah, you won't tell us.
Which is one of my least favorite things to hear.
Yeah, you're going to be so pissed when you go back and edit this when you're not drunk.
I just won't. I skip ahead. I know. A little over halfway through.
Yeah.
About an hour in.
You'll know.
Fuck it.
After your second pee break in the second episode.
Yeah.
Go ahead and go.
We only have to bleep the thing out, and I think that was in the first episode.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't remember. Who knows if I'll hear it. Also, it doesn't matter. It's not my life. It's someone else's.
Right. I mean, we said Jay Wickham's full name.
He's not a real person to us.
That's right, yeah. It's like Dick Malaki. He's just a sign. He's an object.
He puts himself out there, so.
And if you're going to put yourself out there, you know, if you're going to be brave enough to take wood from the Dapper Dads.
Yeah. Never put yourself out there is our message.
I'm going to say this much. If you guys wanted a really good representation of what like a night of drinking kind of goes like for us, listen to the episode before this. And then realize that this is where you're at now. And realize that behind the curtain, even though we say it constantly, we definitely didn't record these back to back.
No.
You guys are going to think we did.
How would we?
Because like you're going to be like watching the video on youtube.com/dapperdads.
That's not the URL. They won't give us the URL.
Fuck it. Who's listening? And
This is for us, baby.
it's just for us. It was just for us. And I forget what my point was with all this because I got really fascinated by all the fire sauce.
Drinking?
Yeah, you know what? If you get because everybody's like, "What's a day in the life of the Dapper Dads?" Like, what's a drinking thing with the Dapper Dads? Like, it's this: a lot of high energy, a lot of great energy. Someone mentions food, we get food, and then we drunk and we just sit here and bitch and eat.
We get fixated on the food. We let it go for a while, but then we're like, we can't stop thinking about this food. We should eat the food.
We should get food and eat it. How's that Nachos Ball Grande treating you?
It's pretty good. Just got into it. I got 3 shredded chicken burritos and a Nacho Bel Grande. That might seem like a lot, and it is. It's hard to order like a normal amount at Taco Bell. You're just like, yeah.
It might seem like a lot, and it is. I got 2 crunch wraps.
Oh. My other thing I was trying to think of earlier when I talked about the bidet. So I stopped wearing deodorant. Because my armpit was all fucked up. Like my body always is. And it sucks. So it's like, I'll stop wearing deodorant for a little bit just to get it back in shape. Because I'm not doing shit. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm just hanging out. It doesn't matter. Then
Nothing, man. Hell yeah.
I had to go to like a legitimate meeting. And I already had to show up looking like this. You know what I mean? With the haircut, the facial hair. My life's a joke.
Showed up in the big baby scumbag hat.
I did not, but I almost did. Just because I wasn't thinking. And I was like, maybe don't do that. Then I had to take a phone call, like in the meeting, on speakerphone, to like voice my presence and my great ideas. And as I took the phone, I got the strongest whiff of BO. And I was like, oh, fuck. So for the first time in forever, I'm in like a serious thing.
And you
people.
stink, yeah.
I smell like fucking shit. And I hadn't, like...
Look like shit, smell like shit.
Basically. Yeah. And I hadn't, like, smelled bad. That was one of the things with not wearing deodorant. For a while, I was like, oh, I don't really smell bad. Like, when I go to take a shower, I take my shirt off. I get a whiff, but it's not, like...
Not
that's,
crazy.
You know what I mean? Like, 24 hours after a shower.
Yeah.
So I'm like, that's fucking fine. And I'm not doing shit. And I don't know what it was. I think it might have been my anxiety about being at the said meeting. But I fucking smelled horrible. And I was like, thank God for the social distancing. Because I smell really fucking
I feel
bad.
like you may have a power move here, because if people are like, you smell like BO, you can be like, you're too fucking close to me.
Yeah, you shouldn't be smelling me.
Like if okay, so like when we had inventory at work recently, and they had the fucking Regis people out there, and I don't want to talk bad about a company, but that company will hire anybody, like literally anybody. Like I'm pretty sure there was a guy with like, there was like 3 dudes there, and there was a full set of fingers and teeth between them. I shit you not. They're hiring lepers out here, bro. And the dude had a mask on, and it looked like I saw the Drake hands on it. And I was like, this motherfucker's out here wearing a Drake face mask. And he like walked by me at one point, and it said, if you're reading this, you're too close. And I was like, clever, interesting.
That makes sense.
I would still put, if you're reading this is too late, and then in a small little bit at the bottom with like a label maker, put, I have coronavirus.
Yeah.
If you're reading this, I spit in your drink. Imagine leaving that. Okay, anarchist prank. Print that on a card and just leave it all over bar counters and tables and places, like next to drinks. Be like, while you weren't looking, I spit in your drink. That's all it says. Someone's like, what the fuck?
But imagine that happens to you, and you're like, really?
I mean, yeah, then I just go get another drink. Turns out it's a thing at the bar. They're like, ha ha, you get a free drink because we pranked you. And I'm like, I'm going to kill whoever came up with this. Bring them to me. Okay, who wants a crunch wrap more, Nelly or Odie?
Nelly will be more
aggressive about it. Odie's going to let you know who the boss is, though, when it comes down.
I don't know if my dog shows up on the video, but she's here. For the food, she had put herself to bed, which people think is funny. When it's too late and I've been drinking too long, she just puts herself to bed.
Which is cute.
But yeah, going back to my stinkiness, I hate when I smell bad. That's like my biggest thing. Is like I don't want to smell bad. Like I was telling my girl, because she doesn't wear deodorant, and
like
she
ever?
Yeah, she just hasn't for years, and I've never.
Does it work?
I've never smelled like BO on her. She's just like a healthier person, maybe. And I was like, yeah, I don't think that's ever going to be my trajectory. Like, I could never be the guy who's like, I haven't worn deodorant in a long time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, I just don't see myself be like, I've been.
Just smell bad eventually.
I will say this. I'll say this publicly on the show, this late into this episode that people have turned off. I've been shaving my armpits regularly for about the past 3 weeks, and I've noticed that my BO stink has decreased significantly because of it. Also, the amount of deodorant I'm using has decreased. I'm using a lot less deodorant now that I don't have armpit hair, because I feel like I don't have to like get up in there really, you know? So like I feel like a normal person. I can like follow like the 4-swipe instruction on the back of the fucking thing and do it, you know?
Makes sense.
But like I will say, okay, so like I'm the type of guy, I take a shower before I go to work in the morning. If I work all day and I'm sweaty, I'm going to come home and take another shower. And I'm putting deodorant on after the shower. Sometimes when I'm at home, because I hate wearing it out in public, I have like some gel deodorant that I got as like a gift. But I hate wearing it out in public because like I just hate how it feels generally. Like I just don't like it, and it doesn't work as well in my opinion. Right. But I'll put it on at home after a shower because I'm just chilling. I can wear a little bit. If you put it on shaved armpits, you have to use the thinnest film of that, or it just goes everywhere. Like your shirts are fucked. It gets on your chest somehow. You're like, how the fuck?
That's cum.
Yeah, well, that's the cum from me being so slippery. That's Hulk heroin. That's Hulk heroin out there with his fucking mustache, trying to really lean into a mustache ride. So you'll, I don't know, give him a nachos Bel Grande and a chicken burrito.
Do you think that's worth it for him?
Is he administering the mustache ride?
I would assume so, because he has the mustache. I don't.
But so I mean, does he get the? So we get Taco Bell and we get to come?
Yeah.
Why didn't we take him up on this offer?
Speaking of cum.
Oh my god, I forgot the video existed.
Me too.
Go ahead and just play it.
Can't get rid of it. We have another submission.
We could do this.
All right, it comes from Lemmy. Long time no hear.
What's bracking, my guy?
Says the email is hats@guest.com. It says, so I've realized I got a bunch of hats, and you guys seem to enjoy a nice hat too. So, got any special ones or a favorite? I got this eclipse hat my dad gave me when we went to see the solar eclipse back in 2017. It's one of the few good memories I have with my dad, and it's special. I got a few others that I wear regularly, except a Rick and Morty hat, because, well, I'm sure you can figure it out. I don't want to be associated with those people. You know the ones. Another thing,
Rick and Morty fans.
Another thing, which this may sound crazy, I don't know, but do you mind if your friends wear your hats? I don't really mind. And if I have people over and they want to wear one of my hats for whatever reason, I got no issue except the eclipse hat. No one is allowed to wear that one. Anyways, that's it. Hope you dads are doing well. It's nice to hear regular Slim and not phone Slim. Although I do think it was hilarious when the calls would disconnect and Drama had to carry the show for however long it took to reconnect. Nice job managing that nightmare, dude. Anyways, for real, see you later, alligators.
You know what? Lemmy's the only guy giving us feedback out here on a regular basis.
I
Can
know.
we say that? Can we go out on a limb and say he's the unofficial, like, third dapper dad?
Oh, I don't want to give that much praise.
Well, I
but-
mean, like, you know how, like, the Beatles had, like, the fifth Beatle who, like, played keyboards and shit for them, but, like, he wasn't really in the band, you know?
Right.
Leonard's like our, he's like our taillights in a snowstorm, you know?
Right.
Like, we're just out here driving in the shit, but he's our wild rabbit on the road that we got our eye on.
My Nacho Belgrande is like 75% crumbs.
That's
like, it's
crazy. Yeah, I'm looking at.
impossible
Take a
to-
picture of that. Actually, can I? Yeah, let me take a picture of it so we can post it when this episode comes out.
It's just
So you-
crazy to even try to.
So you can be
handle
like,
this.
how much of it was crumbs?
Yeah, too much of it. It's
Put some
just
of those crumbs in my crunch wrap.
no. That's too many crunches for you.
That's not enough crunches for me. Yeah, good. Fuck. Oh, yeah.
But yeah, we have hats. I'm a big hat guy.
There's a foot in it. I'm trying not to get a foot in it. Oh, there's just a toe. Look at that. Look at the toe. God damn it.
Perfect. There's toes in my fucking
Troll
food.
foot.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Big update from Taco Bell. We found a toe in our food. Guess who owns Taco Bell now? Your dapper dads. Here's what I think. I think we should have gotten the animals Taco Bell.
The what?
I think we should have gotten Nelly
Oh.
and Odie and
No.
Riley and
Good
Space
stretch.
Oh, good shit from me, little baby.
You're like a cartoon.
Good baby.
You'll never get anything.
You're like a big cartoon too. OD.
Yeah. You're like a Halloween cat, but you're never on fences, and it's fucking ridiculous.
Can you imagine that guy on a fence?
I'm a hat guy. I don't have like a special hat. I wear a hat for like a long period of time. I'm sure if you like follow the podcast, you can see the arrows.
Or if you ever see you regularly.
Yeah, I have like a thing
I
stuck on a hat. I make hats now, so those are my favorite ones.
I don't have like a special hat per se. I will say my favorite hat that I own is the hat I got when I ate that big burger when I was a kid. It says I defeated the Ethel challenge at Ethel's in Morris, Illinois. Ding 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 ding
Yeah,
ding ding ding
I've
ding
never
ding
seen
ding.
that hat.
Because I have
You
it.
should wear it.
It's one of those hats that like it's so old and like fucked that like you can't really wear it, you know. But like I would, and it doesn't really fit my head great because it's one of those like one size fits alls, and I got a real big pumpkin on my shoulders here.
Same.
I got a bust on my shoulders and a pumpkin on my neck, bro. But yeah, that would probably be like my most cherished. I would say that would be akin to Lemmy's Eclipse hat that he has, but I don't have any hats that I have like a special tie to and like special memories or anything. And like if I don't know, I wouldn't. If a buddy of mine was like, "Could I wear this hat?" I would be like, "I guess."
Yeah, I
Like,
don't
I'm not,
think
like,
that's ever
crazy
come
about it.
up
Yeah.
to me.
Believe it or
I'd
not,
probably do it.
believe it or not, in a respectable squad, everybody has their own set of hats that they roll with and they ride with. There's been times where I see hats that y'all are wearing and I would like it. Like I really want Cole's Grateful Dead hat that he has because that's a sick ass hat. But like, I'm not going to be like, bro, can I borrow that hat sometime and wear it? Like that feels weird to do. I mean, like, I don't know. Like I wouldn't borrow a shirt from you, you know? I mean, like I'll borrow shorts, like pants, because that seems to be coming up a lot. And I don't know.
I guess if I forgot my hat, because I like always wear a hat.
A hat is such an extra item of clothing, though. That it's
Right.
one of those things that, like, if my buddy was like, "Oh, can I borrow can I borrow a shirt?" I'm like, "Yeah, you got to wear a shirt where we're going." But if he's like, "I gotta have a hat," I'd be like, "Do you? Do you really? One of my hats?" I used
gotta have a hat.
I used to have a shitty snapback collection because I dated this girl who bought me shitty snapbacks, and God, I had
I
like
have a pile of hats up there.
I had a Rick and Morty hat.
Oh,
I had a Walking Dead hat, and I had a Doctor Who hat.
That fucking sucks.
It all fucking sucked, and like I wouldn't wear them because like I would wear them when like me and her went out because like like if I didn't, she'd be like, "Oh, I'm gonna wear the hat I bought you." Just like that. I only date little pigeon voiced girls because I like it.
Yeah, it's insufferable.
But no, I had like a Fallout trucker cap and like a Doom one that had the Doom logo on it, and I would wear those everywhere. Like those were my hats. And so she thought like, oh, I'll buy him shitty Hot Topic snapbacks for him to wear. Like the thought's there, but god damn it, that's the thing about hats.
I've definitely gotten some like present hats where you're like, oh, I feel like, yeah, I mean, not even like that one's closer than other ones, but yeah, I've gotten some ones like akin to that where you're like, oh yeah, I wear hats, so now it's a free for all for people to give me stupid fucking hats.
Yeah, my thing is like, I get the sentiment was there in her buying me hats, but I wish it could have been one of those things where it was like I just didn't like I keep them in a closet and like it didn't have to be brought up ever. It's just like, oh, I want to keep it nice.
Yeah, it's special to me, baby.
Yeah, you're special, baby.
I don't want anyone to fuck up the Rick and Morty hat.
I don't want to be at a concert and someone ruins my Doctor Who hat with a TARDIS on it that says Alonzi under the bill. So I can have some fucking girl that smells like funnel cake fries and not in a fun way come up to me and be like, nice hat. And I'm like, thanks, don't mosh into me later.
Yeah, the hats with the stuff under the bill are always weird and bad.
Yeah, we had a hat that was going to say Dapper under the bill.
Yeah.
But it made a guy kill 3 people.
Yeah, so he had to withdraw it.
Formally.
Mm-hmm.
From whatever syndication.
Still available, it's just we're not involved with it.
It's like one of those like you go to disc replay and you're like, oh, I'll take that $28 PlayStation controller. And they're like, it's actually a really sick looking Chinese third party. The touchpad doesn't work, but everything else is fine. And you're like, so it's a broken controller.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, this just doesn't work. And I'm like, I was like, would you consider that function broken? And they're like, yes. And I'm like, so it's a broken controller.
No. We do have Dapper Dad's hats available. I'd like to emphasize that. I think Leonard owns one.
Mm-hmm.
I assume it's the hat he gets the most pussy in. But it's subjective.
That's a little unknown fact. If you have the
Pussy.
if you have
you should throw it at men in Dapper Dad's hats.
If you have the right amount of both sauce and juice, women will throw themselves at you if you wear the Dapper Dad's hat.
We got a submission on the Instagram story. Can you pull that up?
I am not logged into the Instagram on my anymore.
Cool. Oh yeah, I had to change the password because there was a incident.
There was an incident?
It just said someone was like logging in, and I thought it would be you, but then it was like Russia. And
yeah, because I went to go check the page like a month or 2 ago, and I saw I was out, and my first thought was, Dad took my fun away because he saw I wasn't doing it right.
That also makes a lot of sense. It could just be that.
Yeah.
If I recall correctly, and I'm sorry if I'm wrong for your beautiful submission, how many natter days do you have to butt chug to feel emotion? I think.
Emotion?
Mm-hmm. I think that was
at least a 6er.
Makes sense.
A 6er in 2 hours.
I would say it has to be like pretty close to like what you.
Would some say a case in 2 hours?
There's only one way to find out, and it's not us, folks. It's
not us. You guys can boof a case of beer and let us know how it goes.
I think it would be adjacent to what you could drink to feel emotion.
But boofing, you absorb it faster. So what if after like a teaspoon in natter day, you're absolutely
let's say
fucked?
Half of what you drink then. Let's say how many natter days do you think it takes?
What's half of 100 beers before Saturday morning?
Moments away.
Moments away.
Yeah.
I'm never going to forget that. If I take away anything from our friendship, I hope on my deathbed I can hear you going, there's no way we drink 100 beers.
Oh, yeah. I forgot what we were talking about. Yeah, I thought you meant like when we just drank 100 and whatever.
No, I'm
beers.
talking about how you thought we drank 100 beers in
I
an
didn't
evening.
just think that. Everyone
We
did.
all thought it 'cause
Someone
we
brought
couldn't do
that
the
to
math.
the table, and I was like, that makes a lot of sense, but like, how in the fuck is
did
that
we
possible?
each drink 25 beers? There's no way we
Like,
got
if you
so
told
excited.
me that, I would be like, that's not that
Like,
crazy.
it's perfectly
The only
fine.
thing is
We
there's
just
not
ate a
quite
bowl-
enough time.
Yeah, there's not
'Cause it's
quite
not, like,
enough.
What was it?
4
Got
to
there at
2.
4 to 2? 5, 6, 7.
9 hours.
Yeah, so like math, 2 beers an hour, 18 beers, and then some change. Like, that's what I mean.
And
If
then
it was
some
like
Lucy's, some beer darts.
if it was
some
like a
get left
little
out.
bit longer, that's not crazy.
No,
You know
but,
what I mean?
But the idea of being out of 100 beers at 10 a.m. on the Saturday of the game.
Yeah, that was the problem. And the
Yeah.
fact that our math was so wrong and we were just not counting several beers.
Right.
Like several packs of beers.
Several hundred beers.
Not even several. That makes it sound like we had like 500
Yeah,
beers.
we've got 500 beers.
No, we had 160 something beers.
It's fine.
And I don't know how many we even drank the first night. We forgot to figure
Yeah,
that
we
out.
forgot to do a lot of the important things like the math and the logistics involved with what we're supposed to do. Oh, Deke, stop begging Daddy for his chicken burrito. Come here. Come here and love me.
But how many beers?
Would you have to butt chug to feel something?
How many narratives do you have to drink until you feel emotions?
I'd say, honestly, like, if we're talking about spread out in an evening, like, if I'm just sitting down and chugging, probably, like, 5 or 6 before I start feeling something, but I'm with the boys, we're all, like, hanging out, doing our thing, drinking at a respectable pace, and not me trying to drown the sad. I'd say probably 12 to 15 beers before I really start feeling emotion. 15 to 20.
I'd say like 10.
I'd say between 12 and 15 is where I'm, like... At 10, I'm starting to feel, like, hyped, but at, like, 12 to 15 is where I'm, like, feeling.
So I feel like if you butt chug like 5 or 6.
So if you butt chug a 6er, you'll start feeling.
For sure. I mean,
For sure, my guy.
you'll feel something regardless, right?
I mean, at some point.
It's the best episode ever.
It is.
Because we're going to eat Taco Bell. I ate too much for sure, but
Yeah, same.
at this point.
I'm happy about it, though. Can't wait to have to shit halfway home.
I'm just going to be shitting. I'm going to be jerking off to that lesbian spit porn.
What? Can you, like, send me that while I'm driving home? I get the text, oh, man, I just crashed. Fucking head first into a light pole. No other drivers on the road, but I somehow managed to full-on head-on collision smash into somebody.
I get the call because, of course, I'm your
Emergency
contact.
contact. You're the only You're the only contact on my phone, so you're the one they
I'm
have
like,
to call.
hold on, I'm almost done. They're like, he was almost done too.
They're like, he was almost done.
But he's
Or
fucking
they're-
dead. You're like, wow, this is how you talk to
They're
someone?
like, you're like, hold on, I'm almost done. They're like, lesbian kissing to whatever the fuck it's called, and you're like, oh my god, how'd you know? And they're like, Slim's dead.
This doesn't feel like the way you
Doesn't-
would tell
this doesn't
his
feel-
family.
This doesn't feel like how you would tell his family. Oh, we already called his mother. We called her and told her exactly what he was doing. She said, I have no son.
We told her even worse.
We told her even worse. We told her he was jacking off to gay porn. And she said, I wish he would have just told me before he died. But his ghost heard her say that on the phone, and he was really upset about it.
Yeah. You know how ghosts get.
You know, ghosts get all
Real
antsy
emotional and gay.
antsy and uppity, and then they start shaking their chains at you, saying, get out of my house. This is my house. And by chains, I mean their gun. And by ghost, I mean house I broke into drunkenly thinking it was my house.
Yeah, what's our ghosts of Christmas future?
The ghost of Christmas future is us very old and, like, fucked up.
And they're like, stop drinking.
no,
That's
they're
the
like,
only thing.
they're like, keep drinking. You guys decide to be
One is-
sober.
yeah, one is one. One is like, stop drinking. And the other one's like, keep drinking.
Yours
Like,
is like, stop drinking. Mine is like, keep drinking.
which is interesting.
Yeah, because yours is like, if you don't stop drinking, you're gonna become this, and you look like your dad. And then mine's like,
I look exactly the same.
like
same.
the hair, like the
No, I mean, I look the same as I do now. He's
But,
like,
like,
this is fucked up.
no the me, but the me has to have like abs and pecs and super white teeth, and he's really like, he's like handsomer, like he's got a glow to him, and he's like, you need to keep drinking, and here's why. And I'm like, okay, if it makes me look like fucking Captain America at some point. You're gonna drink about me having to keep drinking to become Captain America? I'm like a silver fox. I got like the beard.
Your ghost of Christmas future is handsome because of drinking.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna keep drinking.
Great Christmas special.
Yeah.
Ghost of Christmas present is obviously us, but like
that one never even.
It's just another version of us that we're like hanging out with, and like we're just getting slightly
the sober ones.
Yeah, they're the sober versions of us.
Christmas sweaters. And
and like we're just
having a good time with their family.
We're really pissed off about them constantly. Like they're like, oh, we're having so much fun with our loving families, and we're like, we don't have those. Stop rubbing it in our faces.
Is stupid.
And Ghost of Christmas Past is
That's before we started drinking.
Yeah, it's cold. It's just cold.
Doesn't even make sense. This doesn't even make sense. They're like,
he's like, it doesn't.
The budget really went to the Christmas forward.
The budget really goes to the good, because in the original one, the ghost doesn't talk in the future, but you guys talk a lot in this one, and it sucks.
It's the Mickey Mouse Carol one where the big spooky ghost is something.
Pete? Isn't Pete the ghost?
Yeah, but is the grave digger? He like digs the grave.
Is Goofy the grave digger?
No.
He's like, I'll pick my teeth with your bones, yuck.
No.
We're watching different movies.
Yeah, I think it's Pete, but it scared me as a child.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go home, jack off to this lesbian porno after I get more Taco Bell at the drive-thru, and then watch Mickey Scrooge Christmas.
Or jerk off to Mickey Scrooge Christmas.
Fall asleep to the lesbian porn.
Yeah.
Just
watch the lesbian porn with your family. Jerk off to.
I mean, it's just titties and kissing.
Yeah, this is. If I had to show someone,
that's a family-friendly porno.
If someone was like, show someone a porno you watched in the past couple months, I'd be like, that one.
That one. Yeah, that'd be the most like.
It's just spitting and titties at the end.
Yeah, but a lot of kissing.
Yeah, it's pretty sensual. I think I could.
A lot of kissing and touching and kissing and touching.
I'd be like, see,
a lot of
this
spitting,
is what I want.
A lot of
to everybody.
Spitting and kissing and spitting and kissing and.
Yeah. I don't know if we really saw like there's some hardcore spitting into each other's mouths.
Yeah, I want to get. That's what I'm hoping to find when I go home. / am on the road home.
I'm gonna watch that one with the big dick in the mouth that's on the main page. I think.
You know what?
But I'll probably.
This is literally.
I'll probably come back to the spit.
This is literally what they mean when they say different strokes for different folks.